Welcome, everyone. My name is Jane Reese. I'm one of the organizers of this event, and I'm also on the board of Orthodoxy Today. And you're here for a one-day retreat with a very special visit from guest monks from Holy Cross Monastery in West Virginia, talking on love and forgiveness, with a small feature from Father David on monasticism. This retreat is produced by Orthodoxy Today, and some of you here are returning guests and are familiar with us. But for those who are new, I'll take just a few minutes to tell you a little bit about who we are and what our purpose is. And I usually like to see a show of hands. Can I see who was here in March for our Managing Stress and Mental Health retreat? Awesome. Thank you. That was a very well-received retreat. There are 4 lecture segments available on our YouTube channel, and if you're interested to check them out, you can do so. There is a link here to our YouTube channel. You can also access the YouTube channel by the link in our emails, the confirmation emails that you receive, or just by typing in Orthodoxy-Today into the search bar of the YouTube app. The Board of Orthodoxy Today is presided by 3 families, and we are all parishioners of this church under the ROCOR jurisdiction. We were blessed to come into existence. Thank you. We were blessed to come into existence by the late Archbishop Peter Lukianov. May his memory be eternal. And we continue having the blessing of our currently temporary bishop, Archbishop Gabriel, as we wait for a permanent bishop to be assigned to us. And I'll actually do just a quick introduction to the team. So Stan Rodionov here. He started this series 3 years ago. He worked with the speakers to bring the speakers from Holy Cross with a different group of organizers in a different venue. But last year, he brought the 6 of us together, and with a lot of help and guidance and prayer from Holy Cross, we were able to have a very well-received event last year. From then, we formed a non-for-profit organization so that we can keep doing this. And Saint Raphael of Brooklyn is our patron saint. And in the Akathist to Saint Raphael of Brooklyn, we read the following words. As a self-proclaimed Syro-Arab by birth, Greek by education, American by residence, Russian at heart, and Slav in the soul, thou didst minister to all, teaching the Orthodox in the New World to proclaim with one voice, Alleluia. We chose St. Raphael of Brooklyn as our patron saint because he was very diligent at making the church a welcoming home for Orthodox Christians of all backgrounds. And at Orthodoxy Today, we really enjoy bringing together parishioners from various jurisdictions and providing a platform for you to connect, interact, see how we are very different in some respects, but also how we're very similar in others. For our retreat topics at Orthodoxy Today, we generally try to pick a current theme and then break it down from the Orthodox perspective. And right now we're looking to host 2 events like this per year, with the one in the summer always being dedicated to Holy Cross Monastery. And speaking of the monastery, we are forever grateful to the late Schema monk, Archimandrite Panteleimon, may his memory be eternal, known to us simply as Abbot Seraphim. We're very grateful to the entire Brotherhood of Holy Cross, in addition to the current abbot, Father Gabriel, who was here for the last event as a speaker. Of course, our speakers today, Father Macarius and Father David, who have been our supporters from the start. Holy Cross is really at the root of our humble beginnings, and we're very thankful, not only for their prayers, but also for lots of guidance in our inception phase. In addition, we're thankful to our sponsors. We don't have a lot right now, but the ones who are with us, they really believe in our mission, they see what we're doing, and they like it. So we're very grateful. But I also want to say thank you to all of you, the people who have donated before even the coming to the event today. You're allowing us to produce this retreat, and your help Your donations help us cover the expenses of putting an event together like this, and all proceeds from the event today will go directly to Holy Cross Monastery. So if you're interested to support the monastery today, you can still do so. You can donate by cash, check, Zelle, or there is a QR code. There's a donation QR code in your brochures. The monastery is currently in the final stages of building a beautiful church. You can read about it right here. They have outgrown their little chapel. There is a huge, beautiful church that they're working on right now, and the proceeds will go towards finishing that construction. And if you'd like to support Orthodoxy Today, you could do so by participating. At our last two events, we've had people come up to us and say, hey, we want to work with you. How can we help? And honestly, we just weren't ready yet. We were young. We were still searching for our identity. But at this point, I think we're ready, and we are looking for help. So if you would like to help us host an informal event, something where people can have more of an opportunity to interact with each other, something like a summer picnic or a coffee hour, a youth sports event in the summer, if you want to help us with childcare or being a facilitator, if you have web development skills or you're an artist, if you think you can help us, talk to us, come up to any of the 6 of us today, and we'd be happy to schedule a follow-up meeting with you to talk about the details. And now I'll take just 5 minutes to talk about the schedule today, and I'll pass it off to Father Leonti after that. So you all have a schedule in your brochures. Before lunch, you will hear from Father David on monasticism. And for people living in the world, monasticism is kind of veiled in a little bit of mystery, right? I think some of us wonder, how is that decision reached, and how does one execute on that decision, and what actually happens there? So we thought it would be an important little bit to hear from somebody from within to learn a little bit about the monastery life, and Father David will do a bit on that today. After that, we will transition to lunch. Lunch would be at 12:30. We're providing 45 minutes for lunch today, not a full hour, so be mindful. And after lunch, we'll dive into the lecture, 2-segment lecture by Father Macarius, with a breakout session after that, followed by a special opportunity for a Q&A. We have not had Q&A at our previous events, but at this event we will, so save your questions. The event is scheduled to end at 4 o'clock. That should give you plenty of time to make it to Vespers at your parishes, but you're welcome to stay with us. We have Vespers here at 6 p.m., and if you'd like to stay and pray with us, you're more than welcome to. We'll also make sure that the bookstore is open, and the church will be open for about half an hour after the event if you want to go in and check out our church. Throughout the event, you can identify any of the 6 of us with our special name tags. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Just talk to us. And the restrooms are through those doors on the left. Coffee and tea is here. There's more water over there. And today we have a really special opportunity. We are featuring merchandise. We have Orthodoxy Today t-shirts and sweaters through that door. If you're interested to support us, you can purchase our merchandise. That would be wonderful. At any time, we invite you to take a moment to stretch your legs, grab a drink, use the restroom at your own discretion. We're not scheduling breaks because with a group of this size, if we schedule a 10-minute break, it can be difficult to kind of bring everybody back together. So just use your discretion as you need to stand up and stretch out. Of course, do that. And the last thing I'll say is that today we really want to have some interviews done. This is for our social media pages. In the very back there, Julian has set up an interview station. He has some really interesting, thought-provoking questions. And if you are somebody who would like to help us with that, you could just head over to that station and do a little interview bit where we'll videotape you, and then eventually we'll post that to our social media pages.